Red Circle BTS full Weverse live from Los Angeles, August 17, 2025. ARMY shocked by this moment. The world stopped in disbelief as BTS appeared live from Los Angeles on August 17, 2025, in a Weverse broadcast that left millions of ARMYs speechless. What exactly happened during this sudden full-member appearance that caused an explosion of emotions across social media and raised countless questions about the group's future? Why was this broadcast different from any previous BTS live? And what hidden signals were the members trying to convey? These are the burning questions that remain unanswered, yet every frame of the broadcast continues to fuel speculation and shock. From the very opening seconds of the stream, the atmosphere felt unusual. All 7 members, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, appeared together, seated in a tightly arranged formation that conveyed both unity and tension. Unlike past live sessions where laughter or casual greetings dominated the opening, this broadcast began with silence. The members exchanged looks, some visibly emotional, before speaking to millions of viewers. That silence alone was enough to ignite a storm of reactions. Why were the usually lively BTS members starting with such gravity? What were they preparing to reveal? Jin, who had just recently completed his mandatory service and returned to the spotlight, appeared to be holding back emotions. His voice was steady yet heavy as he addressed ARMYs, thanking them for staying despite the turbulent years the group has faced. Next to him, Suga sat in silence, occasionally lowering his gaze, sparking speculation that something deeper was weighing on his mind. J-Hope, usually the mood maker, did not immediately flash his familiar smile. Instead, he looked at the camera with unusual seriousness. Every subtle gesture only deepened the sense that this broadcast carried more than casual interaction. It carried a message hidden beneath their words. RM, as the leader, eventually spoke with his usual calm tone, but his sentences were filled with pauses that kept ARMYs on edge. He mentioned a new chapter and a moment that should not be forgotten, phrases that quickly trended worldwide as fans debated their meaning. Was BTS hinting at a comeback, a final project, or an announcement far more shocking than anyone could anticipate? Each ambiguous phrase worked like fuel on an already raging fire of speculation. Why now, and why in Los Angeles? Jimin drew particular attention during this broadcast. His pale complexion and visibly fragile posture were caught by fans immediately. At one point, he adjusted his seating and leaned toward Jungkook, who appeared to whisper something to him off-camera. The clip was instantly replayed thousands of times online. ARMYs expressed both concern and alarm. Was Jimin unwell, or was his exhaustion a sign of something more serious? Jungkook's protective behavior, placing a steadying hand on Jimin's back, only heightened the emotional weight of the moment. Could this Weverse live be subtly showing the struggles behind their flawless image? Meanwhile, Taeyong, seated at the far end, surprised everyone by breaking into laughter during a moment of silence. His sudden smile seemed almost out of place, as though he was trying to mask deeper feelings. Yet, when his laughter faded, his expression quickly shifted into seriousness again. ARMYs were left questioning whether his reaction was a sign of nervousness or a deliberate attempt to ease tension. Why did his emotions fluctuate so rapidly in front of millions of viewers? The live reached its most shocking moment when Jungkook lifted his sleeve and revealed new ink on his arm. The tattoo, though partially obscured, appeared to carry significant meaning. Fans paused the broadcast repeatedly to analyze its design, speculating whether it symbolized unity, farewell, or personal struggle. Was Jungkook sending a coded message through his tattoo at the very moment BTS stood together as 7 again? His action ignited a tidal wave of theories online, with many claiming it was the true highlight of the broadcast. As the broadcast continued, it became clear that this was not a typical fan service session. There was no casual singing, no playful games, no lighthearted chaos. Instead, The members took turns addressing ARMY with sincerity, one after another. Their words hinted at gratitude, uncertainty, and determination all at once. Fans noticed how even the usually energetic J-Hope and bright Jimin spoke with measured tones. Why was every member delivering their message as if it might be their last opportunity? The Los Angeles setting added even more mystery. BTS could have chosen to go live from Seoul, where they usually broadcast, but the decision to appear from LA raised eyebrows. The background, though simple, hinted at a hotel or private space. Why were all 7 in Los Angeles together, and why at this particular moment? Was it connected to industry negotiations, global projects, or something far more personal? The lack of clear answers only intensified global speculation. ARMYs worldwide described their emotions as a mix of pride, fear, and heartbreak. Some claimed the broadcast felt like a farewell, while others insisted it was a prelude to the biggest comeback in BTS history. Social media platforms exploded with real-time analysis. Every clip dissected frame by frame, every word weighed with suspicion. Could this live have been carefully planned to deliver hidden signals rather than direct announcements? Toward the end of the live, the members leaned closer together, with Jungkook resting his head momentarily against Taehyung's shoulder. That brief moment of intimacy sent ARMYs into an emotional frenzy, interpreting it as proof of solidarity amid possible struggles. Was Jungkook silently showing support, or was he relying on Taehyung for comfort at a moment of overwhelming emotion? The camera captured their closeness, and instantly screenshots spread across the globe. The broadcast concluded without a definitive announcement. The members bowed, thanked ARMYs sincerely, and ended the stream abruptly. The silence after the broadcast was deafening. Fans were left in a whirlwind of confusion, shock, and unresolved questions. Why gather all 7 together for such a heavy and emotional broadcast if not to prepare fans for something monumental? Why choose August 17, 2025, a seemingly random date, to go live in this unprecedented way? In the aftermath, ARMY communities worldwide erupted in non-stop discussion. Analysts debated whether the group was preparing for a farewell concert, a groundbreaking new project, or internal changes that could alter the future of BTS forever. The lack of clarity only heightened the tension, with every fan clinging to hope while simultaneously fearing the worst. Was this BTS's way of saying goodbye, or was it their way of reminding the world that they remain stronger than ever? Across online forums, fans from Seoul to Sao Paulo described sleepless nights replaying the live. Many expressed gratitude for the emotional honesty, while others admitted they felt a sense of dread. It felt like they were telling us something without saying it outright, one ARMY wrote. Another added, their eyes said more than their words. You could feel it, something is happening. These interpretations only deepened the global sense of unease. What cannot be denied is the emotional intensity of that night. Millions witnessed not just BTS performing or entertaining, but BTS confronting the weight of 13 years together, the burden of global expectations, and the fragility of human emotion beneath the spotlight. This Weverse Live will not be remembered as a simple broadcast. It will be remembered as a historical turning point, one that left the world shaken and questioning what comes next for the biggest band of the 21st century. And now, a haunting question lingers louder than all others. What exactly did BTS want ARMYs to understand from this live? Until the truth unfolds, one fact remains certain. August 17, 2025, will be forever etched in BTS history as the night when silence, gestures, and unspoken truths spoke louder than any official statement ever could.